guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So I'm coming back off of vacation, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but it takes a lot of work to put a vacation video together, and we've just been buried in unpacking and getting things put back away. We're still not quite done, and then having to go back to work and do all the normal things in life. So that being said, this video is a little bit long, but it was a great, actually I said 10 days in the video, but it was a 12-day hunt, and we both were successful and had a great time together. And so I hope that you enjoy this. Those of you that are not of the hunting tribe, then this probably isn't the video for you, because we did harvest 2 deer, and that's going to feed our family, and not one bit of it goes to waste. So we're not doing it just for the sport of it. It is because we like to feed our family healthy venison meat, and it's been a tradition. So that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. Maybe give me a thumbs up along the way, and if you like this, go ahead and share it on Facebook. And there might be some things that you were wondering about. How do you shower when you're out there, or what do you do with the meat once you get it? I hopefully have answered those things in the video as well. So that being said, let's go see how we did on our camping trip. And we got to bring the dogs. It was great fun. Come on. Okay, so we are at our deer camp, and we have passed nothing but camp after camp. There goes a quad hunter. And we drove up, and this is a score. We're right on the creek. It's nice and shady if we need it, which I don't think we will. We'll probably want that sunshine, but we're kind of in the trees. So, yeah. Okay. I'll show you how packed up we are. The whole back of the truck is packed solid full. The trailer is packed even inside the quad. And then Michael built this cool dog box, because when we bought the rack for the quad, or for the Razor, our crate wouldn't fit on there anymore. And this actually gives them more room, and they're safe, and you know, and they won't have too much dust in there, but a little bit of airflow. Coolers, another big giant cooler in the back of the truck, and we're ready to set up camp. Can't wait. So I'll probably bring you along for some of the setup. Okay, so we got the Alaknek tent up in 1 hour, putting it together for the second time. And so I think I'll give you a little tour. It's got the vestibule on the front, and we can store gear in there. It's pretty cool. Michael's putting the cots in there right now. So let's go in. Let's see what we got. Look at this. At the widest point, I think this is 9 by 12, so 9 feet at this widest point. It's kind of a front porch, if you will. And then we're going to go in here. And, oh, both cots are set up. Okay. Got that cot. We're not going to do the wood stove this trip. If you did, we have a zipper jack there, or a zipper that zips out, and then the stove jack is right there. But we've got a really nice propane heater, and we can put the tank out in the vestibule, and it's actually perfect for indoors. The tent has these cup holders, little, you know, put your cell phone, keys, whatever you want to store to keep it from getting lost. There's 2 on that side, 2 over here, 1 there, 1 there. I think this is going to be my side over here. And then we're going to put a table in here, and the cook area will be outside. I don't want to cook in here and get it all smelly. And then up here, we even have a hook to hold a lantern right in the middle above our heads, so that's pretty cool. And it's, trust me, it's getting cold. I have got capris, sweats, and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt and a sweatshirt. So I'll bring it back when there's something else to look at. This is so much fun. We love it. Okay, there's Sage in a red coat. It's opening morning, and we are glassing. And there's their new dog crate that Michael built on the back of the Razor. It's got tons of room in there. More room than the crate, actually. Nice, huh?
and then they don't get all dusted out. Stay warm. So, opening day, deer hunting. Here comes Sage. They're going to stay with me. Michael's going to take a hike over this ridge and glass a little bit, and then if he sees a buck, we'll go over there. Hi guys, he's just hanging out. They're hanging out inside. You see Strut? It's cold out here, and it's just warmer to hang out in the dog box curled up with your coat on than to be out here on the cold ground. As you can see, they like it. Hi, Sage. Strut's gonna take a nap. He says it's nap time. Night, Strut. I love these guys, and there's still room to spare. Yeah, good job. All right, take a nap. So here we are, day 2. And my husband is way up there. This is so steep. He's crazy. He's gonna go around that knob there, I think, and look down into the other side. We haven't seen any bucks so far, so I'm gonna stay here with the dogs and keep glassing, because all around us is crazy. You can see all the mountains. And we haven't seen anything yet. So, some does, that's all. No elk, no bucks. Just cold, socked in fog this morning. I'll show you where we just came from. Over there. And all that where it's socked in the clouds and stuff, we were up there this morning and we wouldn't have been able to see anything. It's starting to burn off. But it's pretty cool. And we've been down in the bottom trying to see if we saw anything. We haven't seen anything. So, did run into some Hungarian partridge on the road on the way up here a little bit. The dogs got to get out and scare up some birds. But anyway, that's what we're doing. I'm going to keep glassing over there and see what I can see. And then let's see where he is now. He's making his way. The dogs are getting a little leg stretch. They've been in and out of the box here. Well, Michael took off, but didn't see anything we could do with. Hey guys. Okay, so we drove up above where we're camped, and this is where it was all socked in with fog this morning, and the tops of those mountains there, all the trees are still covered with that pogo nip frozen. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see the difference. Icy. Sorry about the wind. I'm sure it's catching that too. See how the ones below are darker green. It's pretty cool. And it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so as you can see, I got a lantern going. We've tarped this whole easy up. I'm going to get an easy up with walls on it because we had to close it all in. I got a double heater because I need to be warm. I just got out of the shower, so I've got over here, I've got a couple of things, a little prep station. I've got my half and half and my dehydrated kale, which is going in my soup here in a minute. And I got my soup on the stove. Coffee's ready for in the morning. This is my other little workstation. And potatoes, onions, garlic, rosemary, sage, some chicken stock, water, and sausage and fresh chucker from yesterday, diced up really small. And chucker has a very unique flavor. I honestly like it better than chicken, other than it can dry out really fast. But in this application, it's fantastic. And you can make it stay very, very tender. So if you guys are interested, I'll clue you in on my hints. And then we're going to put some dehydrated kale in there. And at the very end, we're going to have cream. But we need to wait till those potatoes are nice and cooked. The meats are all cooked through, so it's just a simmer process right now. So I thought I'd bring you along for this. And I might take you into the tent, because it's kind of a train wreck, and the dogs have taken over my bed. And it's kind of a joke, because I have nowhere to sleep, really. I feel like I'm in an ultimate mummy bag. So Michael's cot is pretty much unscathed. Look at it. Wow. He's got a mummy bag, which I know he would rather have the bag I have. And he's got his gear down here. Coffee cup. Stuff over there. We've got the little picnic table for, it's kind of an end table. We haven't really eaten in here, but now you can see what happened to my cot. Can you see? There's Sage right there, and Strut is under here. They're buried under blankets. And trust me, at night, they think they need to sleep with me. It's scary, but I love them. So I'm pretty squished. I'm like in a mummy bag with 2 dogs. So it's pretty cool. This tent has the vent windows, and outside it's like a little overhang, so you can vent because you're using, well, this is an indoor safe propane heater, but you're using heat. And if we were using the wood stove jack right there, you know, for a wood stove, we would have the floor zipped out on the bottom. So we've got room for chairs, we have room for dogs. The only thing we need for the next trip is they need their own cot, because they took over mine and all the extra blankets. And my sleeping bag's under there somewhere, I don't know. Thankfully, they do keep me warm, I will say that, but haven't seen any bucks. Still, we're hunting Snow Canyon, and I'm on my way back to the Razor right now, but I thought I'd stop for a break, get a little bite to eat and a drink of water, and just keep glassing every few. I don't know. I might, because I've been around the right side of this, so I might go along this ridge here and see what's on the other side. Glass down in there and see if I see anything. And Michael is around the corner a couple of miles. So day 6, I got my buck, a little forky, but it's meat in camp, and we got one of them out of the way. It's really been hard hunting. This was the first one we saw we could have had a shot at, so, or that I saw, so I took it, and thank you, Lord, for giving me that opportunity. And now the work begins. What is it, Strut? Strut in a booze.
Okay. He was up in that grove of aspens.
Now the work begins.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta get him dressed out and get it back to the quad, which is how far down?
Not too far.
About a half mile.
Over that next mountain range. No, just over that little hill right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Fun starts. Good job, honey.
Good job. Thanks. Thanks for your help. Okay, sorry about the moving, but we're just going to show you a little bit of our drive home after I got my buck, and show you how pretty these trees are and the mountains up there. It's just gorgeous. I mean, we are truly in God's country and very blessed to be able to enjoy this. And got the dogs. Yep, they're strutting. Looking out the window. So we did get some blue grouse in here a couple days ago. So if Michael can get his buck, then we can go bird hunting. Get the dogs out there. Although we don't want Sage to do too much because she's expecting puppies. Strut, do not jump out that window. No, buddy. Hi, Mama. Sage. Oh, yep. Michael's checking the straps on the trailer because this road coming in here right now is pretty good, but down below where we came in and had to go in and out a couple times is really rocky and rugged. So, but this is a view of going down into the camp. We're at the summit right now, and just, oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. So I'll get some of that reflective stuff off the dash. Just gorgeous, and so very, very thankful for getting the opportunity to. Okay, so we're back in camp. We've got my deers all quartered, and we need to get some of the debris off. We've got a little bit of hair, and you want to make sure if you've got any dirt on it, you get it off. And this is a mixture of water from home and vinegar. And I just do it enough so I can smell the vinegar, and then it won't turn the meat gray, but it gets some of that bacteria, anything that might be on there. And then we'll put it back in clean deer bags and hang it back up. And if I see anything that needs to be trimmed off that I don't like this, I'll trim it and get rid of that. So that's what I'm gonna do, and literally it's pretty easy. I've got a clean cloth here, and you're just gonna kind of wipe it down. Any pine needles, hair, like I said. And what happens is we're going to hang this so it starts the aging process, and it'll tenderize the meat, and you can already see it's starting to dry here. All that outside will get cut off, and I'll bring you guys along for that. So any newbies to deer hunting and don't know what to do, I've got another video on that, but every time you might see something different that you didn't see on the last one. So, and wait, can you get me those paper towels? Oh, and here's cheers to deer hunting.
Paper towel.
Oh, that's good. It's nice and cold. It's because it's freezing here in the morning. Keeps your beer cold. So I'm going to trim off some of this. And wherever your meat's real damaged, you can just cut it off if you don't want it on there. I don't worry about too much right now because it's all going to get cut off in the end. But I just don't want dirt on there. Or an excessive amount of fat necessarily. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wash this up and get it in a fresh deer bag and go from there. All right, guys. I'll show you when we got it all hanging up. Okay, so I've got a pot of water on the new Camp Chef. I love it. And we've got it up on the table, but it does come with legs. And I think what we'll do is get the side tables and have a couple different setups. You know, like put this whole thing on the side and have the cooking area by itself. But for now, we had to go buy this because our stove malfunctioned and caught on fire because the wind was blowing. And so anyway, long story short, we have a new Camp Chef and I love it, and I'm heating up some shower water. I'm going to take you over and show you our shower tent that Michael kind of put together with PVC pipe, and then we wrap tarps around it and it works fantastic. Hey, shower tent in the trees. Here we are. And it's got a pretty good size. Okay, so you got your shower chair sitting over there with rugs down. Got this bucket. It's got a pump in there and your shower hose, like a sprinkler hose kind of thing. And then this is the water heater. So you turn the pump on first so it's circulating through, and then you turn that on and it heats it all the way through. But I found if I boil a pot of water with that much water in there, I'm good to go. I've got heater, I've got my little buddy over here, I've got towels hanging, and it makes for a really nice shower. In fact, I'm getting ready to take a shower. So I thought I'd bring you along and show you what we did. And it's all PVC construction. And then like a plywood. Okay, so Strut and Sage, I think they found a chipmunk or something. And Strut's serious. He wants it out of there. I can't get him to stop. He's like, I'm going to dig it out. This is a great spot. This camp is awesome. They're having a good time. Behaving and staying by me. Oh, Strut. He's serious. There's a squirrel in there. He wants it out. I don't think it's going to work, but so sorry about the wind. Got myself a nice little pile of firewood for tonight and tomorrow, and I built a little fire pit I'm real happy with. And I've been having a fire every night. Sage is looking at him going, oh my goodness, he's so silly. Huh, Sage? About another month, we're going to have puppies. Here we have both of our harvests. My little guy on the right, and Michael's got a nice 4x4 on the left. And that's all the meat. The big bag over here, that's the rib cage off of Michael's. I need to get all the meat off of that tomorrow. Everything's been washed down with a vinegar wash, and Sage is waiting for some fresh venison over her kibble, so she already knows it's coming. Anyway, we're very blessed to have this, and I'll bring you along for the processing. So if you're interested, I'm going to hang my deer at least a week, and Michael's will probably hang for 10 days, and we'll kind of bring you along for that process. So there you go. That's how we do it. So pretty nice buck, 4x4, and then my little guy, that's the smallest buck I've ever harvested, but it's such a blessing to have all that meat, and so, and we both worked hard for it, and after not getting an elk, it really makes the difference. We'll end the season and start our chucker season off with nice deer meat in the freezer, and so I'll probably can some. I think I'm going to make some sausage, summer sausage, since we both got one. We'll have plenty of meat, obviously. I mean, that's a lot of meat up there. So, anyway, stay tuned for the videos on how I process the meat. So this is the one time I can let Sage be a dog and dig a hole to China if she wants to. There's something in there. She's having a great time. I don't have the heart to tell her no. She's going, what the hell? What the heck is that? She's been having a ball. She's going to be dirty. They both get a bath when we get back. Strut's already had a bath here because he rolled in something so stinky that we couldn't let him in the tent. And we had to give him a bath with our shower set up so it was warm. And then use dirty sweatshirts to dry him off because we couldn't give him our towels. And it was dark and, oh, it was stinky. Hi, Sage. Hi, Mama. She's like, what? Are you talking about me? Get it, Sage. Get him. Okay, so I'm just going to say, who doesn't love a campfire when it starts getting cold? And it gets cold as soon as the sun goes down. And the sun is behind some clouds. And so I'm sitting here by the campfire waiting for Michael. He got his deer last night. And now we're getting ready to go home tomorrow. But he's been chucker hunting all day with Strut and Sage. And I have been hanging out in camp getting things ready to go. So it's time to warm up. It's not been that warm, but it's not been that cold either. So we're good to go. All right, guys. Ah, feels wonderful. We woke up to what was supposed to be only rain, but it did snow too. It rained really hard last night. And snow. And this is the last day we're packing up to leave. And I'm not kidding when I tell you the lightning was so close and loud. It was kind of scary. And lit up the sky. Inside of our tent was light. So it's nice and cold. Don't have to worry about the meat going bad, but what a mess this is going to be. And then we'll have to set the tent back up when we get home to let it dry out really good. And yeah, the vestibule had a pond in there, so it's kind of a mess. It's not going to be fun, but it's a memory. So, and it was a great hunt, and we are very thankful for our success. Now I got to go check on the coffee. Holy cow! Coffee, please. He always turns it up way too high. Get that up too high. Now we have coffee all over the place. Oh well. Well, I'll give you some more progress in a bit. So while we're breaking camp, the dogs are very comfortable in the back seat on top of the sleeping bags, their blanket. They got their coats on. Strut, Strut, are you awake or are you sleeping? Oh, he says I'm sleepy. Tired. And Sage, she's all tucked under her little blanket. Nice and warm because it's cold out here. All we got left to break down is the tent. I'll show you what we got going on. Got the boxes packed in the back of the truck. The coolers. And these Orca coolers keep everything, like I had in the big one down here, our cold food with just some cubed ice and block ice, and it froze stuff in there. I mean, stuff stays way colder in these, and this was our freezer. And keeps stuff frozen if you buy a chunk of dry ice for about 6 days. So, anyway, we got our little cooler, dog box for dog food and stuff, bowls. Shower tent setup is going on. Got the razor all tied down, and we were in strap breaking mode this time, so we had to go buy new heavy-duty straps. So there you go. Cook shack's down, shower tent's down. Now, so we've got probably about an hour to break this down, and we'll be. So we're driving out, and I just wanted to give you a last look at where we've been and the mountains we hunted, and just beautiful. We didn't get any more rain. It took us about between 4 and 5 hours to pack up camp. And we'll have to put everything back up and clean it up and dry it out. But that's okay. We had a wonderful time. It's a great 10-day vacation. Gotta love it. Love our state. It's just beautiful. They got some snow up on those hills last night.